So here I am again today, a little different from last night. And I think I said last night was like a part one, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to say today, but um, I didn't want to put it off and when it's not fresh. So I'm just going to believe that, I'm going to say what I'm supposed to say. Um, okay. So twin flames are divine. It's a spiritual divine connection. Um, so what that means to me is that we didn't do it. I didn't create it. Um, it didn't come from my hands. It didn't come from me making the idea of it, the situation of it. So so it's divine. Whatever divine means, really. It's from the universe. It's from something bigger than me. It's not man-made. It's not man-controlled. So, what would make me or you think that we should manipulate and try to control it? That's not going to work. Why isn't that going to work? Because it's all divine. And, I used to be in AA. There's really a good program, a spiritual program in AA, and there's really good principles to live by. Like the saying, let go and let God, that's an AA saying. Um, but AA and in my past life, being an alcoholic, um, I couldn't leave things alone. I had to control everything. I had to get involved in everything. And I usually made a mess. And that was the good thing about AA is the humility and the realization that the more I put my hands into something, the more I make a mess of it. No bad self-esteem there. It was just when I'm trying to force something, when I'm trying to create some. Now, it's totally different when I'm talking about like as an artist, as a creator, um, you know, as a builder for building my life or creating my life. That's not what I'm talking about being a mess. But when you try to control other people and situations, stuff like that, that's when it gets icky and messy. Um, so I learned a lot of good things about letting go, about trusting life, trusting the process. And I've also learned a lot about energy because I'm very big on energy. I love energy. I'm all about energy, feeling energy because energy is your life. It is your absolute life. It's everything. We learn to do, but not to be. And the being part of it is your energy. It's your belief. It's your feelings. Those are extremely important. Denying your feelings, stuffing your feelings, um, it's disease, it's sickness, it's problems, it's dysfunction. So, feeling your feelings is not a very popular thing. However, I hear all the time when people are grieving a lost loved one, or something, they'll say um, that they stay busy. They might as well say that they stuffed their feelings and they didn't want to feel. That's not grieving. Staying busy and avoiding your bad feelings, that's not healthy and that's not good and that's going to catch up with you. Um, so that's not an effective, healthy way to handle anything. Stay busy. Don't do that. Um, What's another thing people say? I don't know. I just had a real, like, brain bubble. So twin flames is divine. It's something that we did not create. We did not make happen. It's not man-made. It's not from our, so trying to force things, I know it's like a, generic saying or whatever it's kind of said, like forcing puzzle pieces to fit into a puzzle. That's really not what we're supposed to do. It's just not going to be as good and as beautiful as it was supposed to be. So, letting things naturally happen. And here's the thing, we get bored, we get empty, we get discontent, um, you know, and we take matters into our own hands because we want things to go the way we want it to go on our timetable, according to what we want, according to what we think. And there's a problem with that because our thinking is very limited if we keep using, just this brain. Yeah, we're brilliant. Our brains are amazing. Our bodies are masterpieces. We're amazing creations. I'm not downing our brains. I'm not downing us. I'm just saying there's something greater than our brains. There is like a master creator that created everything around us that we see and us. And that master creator knows what it's doing. You can call it life, you can call it God, you can call it the universe, you can call it source. So, you know how you get hopeless? You get discouraged, you get disappointed. And that is all from you being your own source. That is all from you being your own God. And you saying, I know better. Um, but that is real. I just dealt with disappointment yesterday a lot and over the weekend a lot. That seemed to be a kind of a little reoccurring theme is disappointment. And so I felt some sadness, I felt some depression, um, but I felt it, I acknowledged it, but I didn't act out and try to change it or control it. I didn't attack my twin flame. I didn't attack myself. I didn't judge the situation. Not judging and just getting in a mode of observing. That is really good. Now you're going to feel stuff. It's intense and you're going to bring up all the pain and dysfunction. Things are going to happen to bring that stuff up, to trigger you. Allow it. So feel. Don't numb and don't not feel. But if you can get into the mode of observing rather than judging, what that means is when okay, like actually right now, today is Tuesday. I have not talked to my twin since Friday. He last called me Friday night and we were very close and tight. And then that just boop was gone. And here it is Tuesday. I haven't heard from him. Um, I could, and I have thought, oh, he's with somebody else. Oh, he's rejecting me. Oh, he's not into me. He doesn't like me. And so that's a really real thing that would happen because what I have relied on, which is him calling me, him showing me that he is interested in me and all that, that's what I have relied on, is not there. So there's a pain, there's a whoa, that's not there. But see, that's what, when I keep focusing on him and relying on him, and this is not the journey to rely on your twin flame. Actually, this is not the journey to rely on anything outside of yourself. You need to feel good unconditionally. What does that mean? Feeling good unconditionally. It means don't base what's manifesting in your life on your happiness. Don't base your happiness on what you see, feel, taste, touch, and smell. Don't do that. Go deeper and pull from inside from here what matters. Gratitude, what you have versus what you don't have. Um, Focus on positive things. Focus on caring for yourself, being kind to yourself, being the love that you seek. Focus on setting the outside world free of your plans, of your ways, of your expectations. Um, Let go of all those judgments because they're burdens, they're heaviness. They're going to weigh you down. They're going to take your peace. Um, and don't do things for an ulterior, however you say that word, ulterior motive. Like I heard somebody tell me over the weekend that they are going to focus on themselves. Okay, that's wonderful. But it was sort of like she was focusing on herself, but so focused on her twin that if she focused on herself, he was going to feel that and it was going to create some kind of pain in him and he was going to act right towards her. Okay, that's manipulation and that's not going to work. Not in this journey, not in life anyway. Manipulation is a dark energy. You want to talk about demons? You want to talk about the devil? I don't ever really talk about the devil and demons or hell or anything like that. But um, shame and guilt are one of the darkest freaking energies that there are. Shame and guilt. But then right next to that is manipulation. Manipulation is a very dark demon, if you will. And the quicker you let that shit go and get rid of that energy in your life, the better your life will go. The better your health will go. The better your relationships will go. And yes, there will be a time where you will feel empty, where you will not see results. It won't be comfortable and you won't see immediate results. But that's life. Life is you sow seeds. And I know, like, this is very biblical. This is all in the Bible about sowing seeds, a farmer planting seeds in a field and all that. But that's pretty much life. You sow seeds. And you don't want to be sowing seeds of manipulation. That's only going to come back on you. What you put out in the world is going to come back into your life. That's just a spiritual principle. So anything less than pure love, unconditional love, is not going to cut it. It's only going to bring trouble and problems. So just like, okay, I don't believe in fear and punishment to control people. Yeah, there is something that does happen about punishment that it sort of breaks a person and they're like, oh, I never want to do that again. And they change. But for the most part, the highest way is to be inspired. It's so anyway, I don't want to get off track. What I do is I let go of my expectations. I let go of trying to manipulate people or force them, even my kids, especially my kids, into doing what I think they should be doing, because I am not the creator. That is not my job. I want the best way for people is for them to follow inside who they truly are, for them to wake up to who they truly are, for me to wake up to who I truly am. That is beautiful. And that is where our power is. That is where our purpose is. That is where everything is. Love, beauty, hope, peace, faith, joy, our authentic self. And I can't manipulate that into a person. I can't force somebody to be their authentic self. And why do you want somebody to be their authentic self? Because their motives, why they do things, is utmost important. Okay? So you want to do things because it's the right thing to do, or because it brings them love, or it brings them joy, or because, you don't. Manipulation is a bad energy that creates a lot of chaos and destruction. And it fucks things up. It's us saying, as people saying, I know better, and I'm going to make this situation what I want it to be. When it should just we should just let things naturally happen and unfold. Authenticity and natural, it's organic and it's fresh and it's clean and it's pure and it's innocent, and there is nothing like it. No practice, no script. Beauty. Have I really experienced that in my heart, in my life? A little, but it's in my heart. And there's so much in here that's coming out that I've never experienced. I just know that it's possible. In here is a whole wonderland, a whole kingdom of glorious things that are just waiting to be expressed through you, to be shown, to be created through you. The life that we're living right now and in the past, that was through manipulation. That was through fear and punishment. We are creating a new world through love, through authenticity, through, real beauty, real freedom. And it's luxurious. It's amazing. So we don't need other people to complete us. We don't need other people to act the way we think that they should. We don't need that. We don't need anything that's not organic or natural. Nope, we don't. So, I don't know why or whatever, but it is of utmost importance that we be whole and complete, that we be our own person. So now, when it comes to my twin, do I love everything about him? Do I love how he treats me sometimes? Do I love, the things, everything about? No. I mean, I love him, but do I like him? Do you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, a person's, you can just be like, no, I can't stand that. But I don't know where to go with that. It's okay. I still send him love, because we all have something called our higher selves. It's the highest form of ourselves. It's the best version of ourselves. I don't really understand all this 3D, 5D, higher selves. I am learning as I go, day by day. But there is something about the time and our timeline and spiritualness. There is something that my twin's higher self will talk to me sometimes, and it's beautiful, and it's pure love, and it's gorgeous. I love it. I have dreams about certain things, and so trust that they are becoming their highest version of themselves, their best version of themselves, as we are becoming the best version of ourselves. So does he need me to manipulate him into being his best version? No. Manipulation is not going to bring about somebody's best version of themselves. So, what can you do to help bring is freedom? Set them free from your expectations, set them free from your manipulation and your judgments. Let go of judgments and just love. You can just send love. You don't have to interact. You don't have to talk. You can just say, okay, you don't want to do that. You don't want to, okay, I accept you the best thing you can do for yourself is accept and to love. Love brings healing, gentleness, kindness, patience. And then just focus on yourself. Focus on your happiness. Take responsibility for your well-being, for your happiness, for your passion, to live your purpose, to be a whole and complete person. Everything will unfold perfectly and just as it's supposed to, and you will not be disappointed. Forgive a lot. Forgive a lot. What does that mean? That means let things go that happened in the past. Let things go that were said. Yeah, you don't have to, you can forgive. You can keep moving forward. And if your twin flame or somebody else is stuck in the past, give them time. They have to process. You know, I don't know how many times they're going to have to go around that same tree before they say, I'm done doing this. But believe, trust that they will on their own. There is a divine plan. So, you know, if you're going to think about your twin, think about your twin. If you're going to, focus on yourself, focus on yourself. You can do it both. Do both. There's a reason when you think of your twin. It's for a reason. So keep your heart open as best that you can. Keep it open every day. Sit in your feelings every day. Open your heart to receive love. That's your heart chakra. You need a lot of love, and so does your twin. And your twin feels you every second of every day, and you do him, her, or her. So appreciate them. Send them faith. Be cheerleaders to yourself and to others. Despite what you see, somebody might keep failing. Somebody might keep falling. But there's always hope. And that energy of love, that energy of divine love is powerful. And that will create, not manipulation. You don't want anything to be created out of darkness, anything to be created out of negative energy. It's not going to be a good creation. But created out of unconditional love, created out of hope, created out of joy, created out of appreciation, created out of freedom, that is magnificent. Okay, so I hope that this video made sense and was a part 2 to what I said last night. Be yourself, be free, no judgment. I wasn't going to kiss in videos anymore. I only kiss in person. So be well, and until next time, stay free. You're beautiful.